Holy guys, we have more than 400% crit damage. This is ridiculous. Welcome to insanity. Hello beautiful and amazing people, badass Dark Zone agents which are in the building. Welcome to my channel and another edition to build video. If you are new here, hey, welcome to the family, bastard. And guys, today I have for you something really special. Backfire build with 400% crit damage, armor regen, survivability, and actually today I will show you two builds, one for PvP and one for PvE. So two builds for one price. It's an amazing deal, guys. And man, we have a lot of benefits. Look at this heroic mission with all 5 directors applied. It's piece of cake. Easy peasy, no problems whatsoever. Guys, the main thing in this set that we are immune to bleed. We have insane amount of hazard protection, we are immune to bleed, so backfire will not affect us by any means, and it will work now just like obliterate talent on chest piece. But you know, obliterate will give you only 25% weapon damage, but in this case we have free 200% crit damage bonus or buff from backfire. And it works ridiculously well in PvP. And you may ask me why? Because man, the reasons, because since you have immunity to bleed effect, you will take down all exotic Rigway Sprite chest piece users. They will not be able to apply bleed effect to you, so armor regen will be turned off for them as well. Sadist will not work, Wicked will not work, skill builds the same story. If somebody will run artillery turret, they will not be able to activate shock and nade talent on backpack. The same with Stinger Hive. Most of the talents which basically is activated with bleed or status effect will be turned off. And you have Vanguard talent, which works really nice. It gives bonus armor to your friends or teammates, and that will activate Intimidate for them if they play with that talent. And guys, one more thing, or one huge tip, because when maybe you will face off Lady Dead, that Vanguard talent is really handy. If they will not shoot you in the head, they will lose all their stacks on your shield. And since we have 56 bullets in our magazine, most likely Lady Death users will reload twice before you will get your reload, and that's really handy. And we have some tricks under our sleeves as well. Guys, this build is absolutely ridiculous, and with Vanguard you will have amazing impact on your team. It's super dope. But before we continue, I just wanna let you know that we have some sponsored ads, and if you don't have enough time or you teammates but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is site for you. They have absolutely amazing team on Xbox. They will complete your order twice as fast. Now everything happens with account sharing. This service has been working for many years. It has tons of customer reviews, and with my promo code RBDIV you will have 15% discount on all services. It's an amazing deal, and especially when right now there is going on sale on exotic Rigway Sprite chest piece. And guys, if you have any questions, just feel free to type your message, and operator will reply you immediately, or check that site by yourself. And now let's get back to my backfire PvP PvE build. Like I said before, main thing in this set is that we have a lot of hazard protection. We are immune to bleed effect, and that's really handy in PvP since there are a lot of Rigwest exotic right chest piece users. And you know how it works. You shoot, you apply bleed effect, you get armor regen, and now they don't have any survivability, they can't activate Sadist. And guys, I think you know that right now Sadist is one of the hardest hitting weapon damage talents, because it's amplified weapon damage, and they can't turn on Wicked as well. So basically you disable that build, and it's ridiculous. The same story with skill builds, but you have armor regen, you have hazard protection, you have damage. You can get 200% extra crit damage from your backfire. And in Dark Zone, man, you can easily stack Memento backpack by clearing those landmarks, get some loot, and if somebody will rush you, please don't pick up all the tokens from Memento backpack, leave them on the floor. You don't need all the tokens in this world to clear landmarks. Landmarks are really easy. Look at that, I can FaceTime hallway easily, so don't pick up those tokens and stack your Memento backpack, and you will stack as well your backfire. So if somebody will try to kill you in your bag, you have a couple options to kill him immediately or kill him immediately. And this is super handy. In PV it works really nice, but to reach maximum crit damage, guys, you have to do some modifications. For example, you have to use technician specialization. Why? Because it will give you skill tier, one extra skill tier, skill damage, and most important thing, booster hive. What booster hive will give you? Hazard protection by one charge. You will have 33% hazard protection from one charge. And now you know what it means. You basically have to get 60% hazard protection and you will be immune to bleed. 10% from your watch, so now you need only 50% from your build. And that's it. You have to get Welcome agents to Backfire PvP Pve Build Guide. Buckle up, we have a lot to cover here, and let's start with PvP set. For specialization I'm using Gunner because the Gunner's medkit will provide me with bonus armor, and on kill I will get armor back, and of course increased fire rate that works really nice with my backfire. Since I have to stack that gun, increased fire rate is really handy, and you have foam grenades as well, and those are nasty in PvP. For PV you will run technician specialization, but we will get to it later. And how works backfire in this set? Since we have immunity to bleed effect, we will not be affected by backfire. And to stack backfire, it's really easy. You have to shoot and that's it. It works just like obliterate talent on chest piece, but in this case you have 200% crit damage buff on your hands. But obliterate can give you only 25% weapon damage, and it works really easy. One shot gives you one stack and it will last for 10 seconds, and 10 seconds in PvP, that's eternity. You can stack it on shields, skills, you name it. But my little dirty secret in this build is of course the mob named shotgun. Why it's so dirty? Because on kill with gunner specialization you will have 40% armor back, because I'm running preservation talent and you can activate it with jammer pulse. Look at this, I will destroy skill, or in this case robot, dog, and it will activate preservation talent on this gun, and it has 10% armor on kill as attribute. Preservation will give you 10% with headshot 20, and from gunner specialization you have 10 additional % armor back. It's super dope, guys. 40% from your shotgun, it increases your survivability. In PV it makes you like walking machine, I promise you. And don't forget that we have insane amount of crit damage. You can stack backfire, but when things is getting hot or heated, just turn that gun. And like I said, this set is really dope. Vanguard talent will give bonus armor to my teammates, and it will be counted as blue armor, bonus armor. And you see, boom, I don't have bleed effect from the stinger hive, I don't get bleed from reload, and basically this dude is cooked. And now let's get to the gear. For mask I'm running Sokolov's to get SMG damage boost, of course hazard protection on this set, and crit damage everywhere. Your main two attributes, hazard protection and crit damage, should be everywhere. As mod I'm using bleed resistance for chest piece, I'm running Cheshka for crit chance, again hazard protection, and Vanguard talent. It works so dope. You have immunity to damage in PvP, you will give bonus armor to your teammates, and that will proc intimidate for them if they run it. And guys, let's get to PvE build. Long story short, to reach 400% crit damage in this set everywhere you have to use crit damage and hazard protection. That's the reason why I'm running 2 pieces from Sokolov to get crit damage, 1 Sombra and 2 improvised gear pieces, because on those you can put crit damage mod slots. Everywhere crit damage. We don't use any bleed resistant mods. For specialization I'm running Technician because it will give us 1 extra skill tier, which will provide us with 33% hazard protection from booster hype. So now your job is to get 60% from your gear, but you have 10% hazard protection on your watch, so optimize your watch, and your job now is much more easier. You have to get 50% basically on all pieces. You have to roll hazard protection. If you are short on it, use maybe 1 bleed resistance mod, but you will be losing crit damage. But with some time you will optimize your gear and you will have 400% crit damage. And for chest piece talent in PvE, use Intimidate. Now let's get back to PvP build, where I am using Vanguard talent. And you may ask me, man, why I'm not using Intimidate in PvP? Man, it's not that good with Memento backpack. To activate Intimidate, you have to get bonus armor. With Memento, it's basically on kill or with Gunner's Medkit. And in our case, it's not good. Obliterate will not give us that extra survivability, since Memento doesn't work in PvP so good like in Conflict. For example, you don't have armor regen. So I'm using Vanguard. Like I said, it's really handy against Lady Death users. If they will not shoot in your head, they will most likely lose all their stacks on your shield. And since you have Memento backpack with 1 armor core and 1 skill tier, basically your shield is at maximum health. Again, it's really dope. And don't forget that with your Vanguard talent, you will provide your squad members with bonus armor as well. So I suggest you to invest in armor core attributes. So I think the sweet spot will be 1.5 million armor, and if I will optimize Yas holster, I will get there. For gloves I'm using Sombra. For crit damage boost, again, everywhere is hazard protection and crit damage as my second tier attributes. The same on my Yas holster, and Yas gear, as Brand said, bonus will provide you with hazard protection. And of course in this set I have 2 Cheshkas. Cheshka will give me the crit chance, but it's not that necessary since we are using SMG. We don't need crit chance. We have insane amount from SMG alone. We have 21% from SMG, 10 from watch and mods, so crit chance is not that good, but it will give us hazard protection. So 2 pieces from Cheshka, again hazard protection everywhere, and I'm sitting at 98% bleed resistance. I could take out 1 bleed resistance mod, but I would be hit by, again, bleed effect, and that will activate Rigway Spray, chest piece, sadist, and so on. So this build is super dope because we have 340% crit damage with full stacks. With perfect finisher I have 380% crit damage, but like I said, use Pve Build with Intimidate, where you will optimize everything in crit damage with booster hype, and in that way you will have 400% crit damage, but you have to run Technician specialization and booster hype. But this case, in this build with Vanguard, this is PvP build and super strong one. Thank you for watching. Whew, that was a lot of information. See you soon.